Hi, happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a great week so far. I ran into a hailstorm today. I posted a short little video on Facebook of it. It was fucking amazing. The hail was just coming down in buckets. It was incredible. So glad I was inside and not outside. But hi, I'm Lori. I'm also known as Simon, and yes, this is still my channel. We're going to go ahead and do the midweek check-in for the rest of the week. We'll go ahead and take a look at the current energies, our challenges, and our action for the rest of the week. And yes, we're going to use Tarot of the Spirit World, and we'll get some clarification with the Shadowscape deck, I believe, today. Cards have been acting really weird, and they're wanting to be shuffled up, so bear with. They're not quite ready yet, but they will be. I'm sure of it. Or maybe not. There we go. Can always tell. Like, it's almost like they're talking to me when they're ready. Almost. All right, let's go ahead and get our cards laid out, and we'll go from there. Okay, the overall energy is the World card. We're seeing our futures again, and we're truly starting to reestablish balance within our lives after using the 3-3 portal in the intense month of March when it came to all the learning. Now it's time to truly integrate and to see our world and our future for what it is. And obviously a lot of us are. That's really good to know. In the future, we do have the Death card. That's because there's more that we have to let go of in order to bring balance back into our lives with everything that we learned in the month of March. It's going to take a little bit to integrate everything. Go ahead and take use of today's 4-4 portal. The gateway, it's to our success, to our angels, to truly live in abundance and to know within our heart and souls that we truly will be successful in the things that we are putting out now. And then once this Death card is done, Spirit is giving us another offer, if you will, to work, you know, with towards our true north and our true heart, to really express ourselves with love, compassion, and kindness and forgiveness, and to continue to connect to the ascended masters and teachers. Now that we've all learned how to do that and we've connected through all of March, they want us to know that they're still available for us to learn from and dream with, and to get those messages within our dreams. And don't forget to ask for directions. When at the crossroads, you can talk to your higher self. You can talk to your angelic being of light inside that lives within your heart space. Or you can call Hecate if you want, who actually is at the crossroads as a watcher and guardian. And she will truly help you. She will, I mean, if that's a path you wish to choose to incorporate into your everyday life. And then just remember, on the hero's journey, you're never alone. Just remember that it's important to reach out to your brothers and sisters and to connect to that collective consciousness always, so that you can stay in Empress mode and know the areas that you need to improve upon and the areas that, you know, you just want to bring more in of, so that your life gets a little bit fuller and a little bit more beautiful around you as you are on the inside. Just as you see yourself when you look within the mirror, the child of innocence, of the divine, truly glorious in all that you do. And then just don't forget to go ahead and take the offer, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our reading, shall we? Currently, everything is being shown. Everything that was hidden, everything you thought was deceitful is now coming to light, and you'll be able to know the truth. No more shadows to hold sway over you at all as you begin this new journey and you start off again on your avenue towards your true north and your soul's purpose within this world. Just remember, with the Ace of Swords, to hold your integrity on the inside. Our current energies, really speaking our truth and knowing who we are, and being willing to cut away the bad that is no longer serving us as we learn to reintegrate through the month of April. And be sure to use the full moon. We'll get the full moon video out hopefully tomorrow. But just remember to charge your crystals if you don't, and clear your aura and work towards establishing balance. Our challenges, letting go of everything that we've lost and stop the worrying and look to the future. Just turn around and let the sun shine on your face instead of having it to your back. We know it's hard. I mean, we all know it's hard to let go of all the things that we've had for so long, but we just learned so very much about our true selves and our nature, you know, and our soul's purpose, if you will, upon in this life. And then we have healing. Why is healing a challenge? Well, this card right here makes healing a challenge. You have to continue to let go of those things that are no longer serving you, just to allow all that healing to come down from the stars so that you can accept the wisdom and the offer that's been coming to you. You know, your dreams are very real and very potent, and they can show you so many things. If you research dreams all the way back to Egypt, you will see that they've been used as a means of communication between the spirit realm and ourselves in order to seek that guidance from the higher realms, from the ascended masters and teachers. The Egyptians knew from the very beginning that they could contact divine beings of light everywhere to truly tap into that knowledge, just as the Indians do. They've used it their entire life in that shamanic pathway, you know, to truly seek that guidance and connect with Mother Earth and Father Sky. And that's all they're asking us to do. But the challenge is letting go of all those limiting beliefs and all of those past behaviors that were holding us back. It can be really hard, but it's so very important. And then our action, the Temperance card, to know who we are and to have the patience to wait for life to unfold before our eyes as the beautiful, divine, angelic beings of light that we are, knowing that the divine has us and will provide everything we need. And to stick to our power, to our heart center, to know who we are, to stay entwined and engulfed in our divine essence that lives within us. It is its own spiritual being, and it is growing and growing and truly starting to take over the complete human body so you can live the spiritual existence and to truly connect to the 5D and beyond and to truly understand who you are. You need to keep that, but you also need to remember one thing: to come back down to earth occasionally and ground yourself. All right, you can't keep your head in the clouds all the time. You have to come back down in order to absorb all the energy from the earth and to allow all the love that you've received to go through your body back down into Mother Earth. Absolutely. All right, so we're actually going to use the Rider Waite today to get a little bit of clarity on this Four of Pentacles here. Why they want us to take our heads out of the clouds and what we should be doing and focusing on with our angelic beings of light inside. I keep meaning to go out to the Black Hawk statue, but it hasn't been the energy, or there's been lots of rain coming down, and I don't think I need to do a video in the rain, do you? Yeah, I didn't think so either. So I want to get out there, though, and do a video and truly let you guys absorb what I mean when I say that your divine essence, your heart space, the vibration that you send out from here goes 15 feet around you. Think about that when you walk down the road, or you walk into a store, or you're driving by somebody. No matter where you're at, all you have to do is think that you are radiating whatever you're feeling 15 feet from you in all directions. And that holds true when you travel to the astral realm and the ethereal realm as well. You will always put out the energy that you're going in there with. That's why it's so important to stay focused on the here and now, the present moment, so that we know that we are guided and protected and loved by the divine. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? We have the Page of Wands. That makes sense. To begin again, to truly look and to be assertive and to get a little creative and allow our passions to show. I actually put my fairy bracelet, slave bracelet, back on today. I was feeling a bit off and felt I needed a little bit of extra comfort. And then we have the Two of Wands, waiting for it to come in. And Source wants you to know that it's here now. We have the Page, we have the Two, right into Emperor mode. To know who we are, to stand fast with our desires and our dreams, and to truly remember to not be too stubborn either, like I can be. I'm a Taurus. I can be very fucking stubborn sometimes, but I try my very best to see things from all sides, you know, as it's important to. And I guess that's really what it is. The action they wish us to take is to remember to stay grounded and to know who we are, as like the Emperor does. He knows his role within this life, and he knows how important it is to stay connected to everyone within his kingdom, if you will. Like I say, it's important to stay connected to that collective consciousness, to your brothers and sisters, so that the sun can truly shine down the blessings upon us. That's what it's coming to truly stand on our own and allow us to take on the energy of the Queen of Cups, to bring ourselves back down from the clouds with all that knowledge that we have now. That is the action, and truly start putting it to work so that we can truly celebrate when the time is right moving forward. Because after the celebration, we can see the world and the Nine of Cups. Moving on to the High Priestess, knowing who we are, always being able to trust our intuition, those gut feelings, if you will, as you learn to work with your empathic abilities, all the clairs, the 5 of them. When you begin to open up and work with those, you truly need some guidance and to really look to the heavens above for that divine intervention, and just become that high priestess who stands tall in who they are and what they know, and allow your intuition to guide you. Boy, there is something trying to come through from somebody, so we're going to go ahead and pull a different card here. We are going to get a divine guidance card, the High Vibe deck. I don't know what they're trying to say, but let's find out before they destroy our reading, shall we? They'll never destroy a reading, I'm kidding. But there is something somebody wants to say that's very important. So let's just figure out what that is. Who knows? My angels, guides, and fairies know. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's take a look. Reflection. To take time. That's what we're doing right now. We need to take the time to reflect back over all that we've learned in the month of March, and to truly learn to incorporate it into our new selves and take better action as we move forward, to always stay grounded in peace within our heart. That's what it is. Somebody's very on edge right now. They don't think that they are truly achieving the peace that they need. And they're wanting me to pull a different card for you. This one down here. Happy. When you begin to reflect and you see the changes that you've made, you'll be so happy and elated to step right into your new power, right? To truly know that you are making advancements within your life as an earth angel here on this plane in the 3D dimension. And just remember, at times, you do need to make a slight adjustment to how you're living, to how you're portraying yourself, to the things that you're allowing in. You know, and then just remember to always speak your truth. And remember a gentle release with Archangel Michael. All right? We always want to have a gentle release. And be sure and know that, yes, your families are safe. No harm is coming to anyone as you step through even further and claim your power into this new version of you, this new expanded consciousness and awareness that you now have from the month of March. Well, that was actually pretty good advice, wasn't it? Let's get a moon card. Does it really work on recreating the balance in your life through emotional, spiritual, and physical? Well, you do have to recreate it. You know, we had balance, but through the month of March, we learned so much that we came out of balance. And you know, there's somebody in my head right now that's driving me crazy, and I'm not sure why, what they want to say. Maybe they'll be quiet. I don't know. I told you, I get a lot of messages coming through at times, and this one is relentless. She obviously has something she wishes to say. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe she'll tell me. Balance spirituality and practicality. I think she's got it now. To balance the spirituality and practicality, you know, to truly bring that balance and bring your heart and soul back into alignment with your true north, if you will, your soul's purpose. Apologies, I had to take a moment. Let's go ahead and get a healing energy, shall we? And then I'm going to pull a fairy blessing or a fairy oracle for us. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta get a little stern. Connections are real. And we don't allow bad energies into our heart space or into our minds. We just don't allow it. You don't have to. Remember, now when you establish balance back within your heart and soul, remember to put up your boundaries and not allow those negative energies to come in. Even though they think they might be helpful, they're not. They can use the proper channels just like everybody else. Sometimes you have to put a foot down to some. Sometimes. And it's okay. It's not to be harsh or to be rude. It's just to protect your aura, and as you integrate all that you've learned into the new you that brings about joy, true joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in the magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest is a joy, great source of light. Apologies, I needed a moment to regroup myself and clear the air of the negative energies that were coming into the reading. I want to go ahead and go with the next card, and it's all about self-love. And I know many of us right now need to learn to love ourselves all over again with the new information that's been provided to them through the month of March. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart, not your head. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. And boundaries are very important. If you ever need to step away from what you're doing, to take a moment to really push that negativity away and set those boundaries so that you protect yourself and your heart and your divine essence that lives within you, it's a beautiful thing. And it means that you truly are growing in wisdom. You're not being harsh. You're not being mean. You're doing exactly what you need to do for yourself and your spiritual essence that lives inside of you. Wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here, now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. And the one thing I want to say when you're learning to love yourself again with all this new information and you're letting all the old go, please listen to the voices of your heart, your divine essence, the little one that lives inside of you who wishes to guide you home, always, and connect you to Source, and provide you with all the things you need within this life. Lives within your heart and is that voice, and that's what you need to listen to. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. And it does. All we really need to do in order to understand is listen to life. All of life. The plants, the trees, the stars, the moon, the sun, everything, the air, the wind that blows past, the fragrances that you smell. Listen to all of it, and let's let it all come into your heart so that your heart can alchemize all of it, the divine essence that lives within you, and show you the glorious things for your future as you stay on your path, your hero's journey, following your true north. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. And we do. And I pray we always do. Let's go ahead and get the Fairy Oracle to close off this reading for the rest of the week. Please remember to set your boundaries with the full moon that's coming, and don't forget to make moon water for this month. It's going into Libra, and it will provide us an avenue to truly get that balance back within our lives and keep our hearts open as we continue. Once was innocent. Boy, that's an intense card, huh? We were all innocent at birth until the world pulled their shit on us and told us how we could behave and what we could do and what we shouldn't do and everything else. Now we're just working on getting that innocence back as we intertwine with our divine essence, the little one who lives inside. You know, they can truly guide us home to the stars, if you will, to the heavens above and to the heart of nature. Well, it's what they're truly connected to. They're connected to Source. They're connected to the divine. And as we learn to work with them more and more, we'll know that what our true north is, our soul's purpose in this world, if you will. And it's always a glorious thing. They're never going to lead you into something bad. That, I promise you. Crystal magic. Well, that's a good card. Crystals. You know, I'm going to be going to Sedona in June, and I really look forward to it. Creation, dawn, the beginning. That's what it is now for us, a new beginning. Time for us to create our new reality based on all the information that we got in the month of March, as we worked with the Ascended Masters and teachers, and we went into the astral realm and into lucid dreams to seek those answers. Truly is a glorious thing. And the other one, Gossamer Princess, communication, relationship, work to be done. Well, that's intriguing. I guess we should read both of these. Let's go ahead and read. And yes, as always, I will do picture-in-picture. Crystal Magic 21. I carry my crystals to you. Don't forget to charge them under the full moon. On 4/6. It's going to be great. I'm going to clear out all the old. Creation, dawn, the beginning. In the beginning, there was one fairy and a crystal chamber where all the souls of the world would be birthed. And she of the world would be birthed. Hold on. I'm going to back up and start that over. In the beginning, there was one fairy and a crystal chamber where all the souls of the world would be birthed. And she danced and drew forth from one shining stone a soul, which she blessed and set free into the world. This is the fairy of creation, of the very beginnings of all things, of the source, of the thought, of the spark, of the birth, and of the magic of your connection to Source. This fairy being is dancing into existence the song of the crystals, the form of the crystals. With each one of those crystals is a soul, which when birthed will be you, and me, and we, and all. The dance of creation is an endless, lifetimes long song with drifting harmonies and changes in rhythm from lifetime to lifetime. And we are all birthed from the same place, a place of Source. We are all part of this divine connection, and we all have within us that flame that is our starfire, our connection to all that is. This fairy asks you to remember that whoever you seem to be, there is a larger, more transpersonal part of who you are. A part of you that belongs with all that is. And while you have individual expression of it in this lifetime, you are indeed beyond knowing in a human sense. And this fairy being's role is to sing the song, to dance the dance that reminds us all of our starfire and our common energies, our common origins. Oh my God, let me stumble over my words some more. She dances alone, and from each moment springs golden tendrils of energy, running from hands through feet, whirling around and through her, a weaving of energies that call souls back to life. And as long as she dances, shaping the source into patterns that we recognize as life forms, there will be happiness and merriment, and the ecstasy of being, and the crystals sing, and the life comes again. The divinatory meaning, creating your own world, the end of chaos, freedom to choose, singing your own song, freedom of movement, grace, and meaningful activity, beginnings to new ventures that are divine, the origins of a new venture, the ability to heal or amplify energy crystals, working with true energy, dance and movement to express yourself, healing through sound, crystals, dance, and energy, ecstatic movement, dancing as if you are alone, No self-consciousness, no guilt, total bliss in being. And that sounds wonderful. I actually reminds me that I want to try to do the Sufi whirling as a form of movement meditation. I've yet to try it, but I want to. Perhaps soon. I'm getting so much better from COVID. I can actually sing all my songs now that I like to sing. It's actually pretty cool to not run out of breath so much anymore. Gosmere Princess, communication, relationship, work to be done. This beautiful young fairy maiden sits atop a delicate spider's web, one that is literally hanging by a thread. She is making a decision whether to reweave the strands that support her at present, or whether to move on and recreate her web elsewhere. This card can show up in your life when you are reaching a point in a situation or a relationship where the strands need to be rewoven or changed. For just as a spider does each morning, all our relationships and connections need this regular tending. It would seem that there has been some neglect of important strands in your life, and you are at a point where you are wondering whether to repair or to move on. There may have been some breakdowns in communication, not having heard from a friend, speaking less with family members, or not pay attention to the small things that bind us together. Though the strands seem so delicate and gossamer thin, remember that they are strong indeed. When spider spins, her strands can withstand wind and rain, storms and damage, ice and burning sun. All it takes is the gentle reweaving each day for relationships and connections of great strength to endure. In that tending, all things will be recreated, and perhaps in that recreation they will be changed and be even better and stronger than before. Well, that's glorious, especially for me. I've been going through so many changes and missing my brothers and sisters and that connection to that ethereal realm and that collective consciousness. Oh, I learned just how important those connections are. I hope you did too through the month of March. Divinatory meanings. Because it is communication between yourself and others at the heart of this card, you may be experiencing communication difficulties. Your phones may be down, the web may be playing up, your email or other source of technology may need some repair work. Relationships might be fraught with trivial misunderstandings, leading to falling outs that are unworthy of both parties. Consider spending time with people you have not seen for some time, and know that whatever you decide, it is worth spending just a little time to assess the relationship's meaning to you. Connect with others to feel less isolated. Share your creations and your thoughts and feelings. The need to talk through issues affecting yourself and others. Sharing your truth with respect. Waiting for another to make the first move in communications. The web of family, of life, between friends and species. Interrelationships. They're talking about inter as in interstellar relationships. There is always the possibility to recreate the web, endings and gentle separations, end of one part of life, changing from one stage to another. Young woman coming into the initiation stage. Well, that's pretty intense, and I have to tell you, it's true. I told you I was feeling disconnected, and I realized just how important those connections are. And now that I'm back connected, with the collective consciousness, my brothers and sisters, to my kindred spirits or soul family, if you will, I realize just how much I've changed, and I need to reestablish and set new boundaries within that realm and that world as well. Because everybody changes and everybody grows, and everybody's discontented for a little bit right now as they truly integrate all the new information into themselves and move forward on their path to light. So if you come across somebody who seems a bit aggressive or negative, just politely tell them to back off and stay out of your world for a while as you truly learn to reintegrate with everything, with all the new information. All right, love and light to you always. I wish you the very best in life, and my apologies for the crazy reading today with somebody else trying to butt in. Bright blessings to you always, and namaste. Bye-bye.